Good morning, everybody. I just thought I'd like to create a video here of you all and me. Thanks for joining me. Good morning, and I hope you have a nice day. I received a message from a lovely friend on Facebook recently, and she just said that lately her mind has been very, very active, skipping from one thing to the other. And usually she meditates and she's a much quieter mind, and she's aware of her thoughts generally, for sure. She knows the importance of watching her thoughts and not to be lost in thoughts and not to be believing all of your random thoughts, which cause a lot of stress and suffering and upset and unhappiness in life. So what's been happening recently is her mind has been a bit more scattered. She noticed herself thinking about this, that and the other, skipping back and forth. And her meditations, she can't really settle down. So she's just wondering if I had any experience with this. I don't formally meditate, not in a particular place. I kind of just do it any place, anywhere, at any particular time. It's easier if I'm on my own, or if I happen to be with people, I can just sort of zone out a little bit and touch that place of inner stillness, no mind, silent mind, quiet mind, and just feel myself sort of in the background. So this is what meditation is all about, just having a silent mind or quiet mind. The first stage, I suppose you could say, is you quieten your mind so it's not causing you suffering. I guess the second stage is you get to approach having a silent mind, and you get to sense the life that you are, the experiencer, the watcher, the witness, the awareness. All the same thing. It's a beautiful day, isn't it? Beautiful. Here's my computer and stuff. Glasses. My lovely wild green juice with orange and apple and water. Delicious. Very nutritious. Good stuff in there. But yeah, I think she's been having a little bit of shock. I just said there's a number of reasons what can happen and what might happen or cause this in your life, and that is a recent change in your life. Let's say you've lost something. Let's say a close relationship has changed, or somebody's gone out of your life. Somebody's passed on, or someone's moved country. A bit like what happened with myself and spirit. My mind changed a little bit. Or if you gain something, let's say you're gaining something, change is happening, you're gaining more friends, more social activity, more money, more business projects. So these things can also influence and affect your thoughts. The most important thing is that it's all okay, actually. It doesn't really matter, like any of this. It doesn't matter if your thoughts are becoming more active or racing. It's fine, and the important thing is just to be okay with it and not to judge your thoughts and not to try too hard to control your thoughts. That's probably the most important thing. Not to try and be forcing yourself back into the original way, the original state where your mind was quieter and you felt more peace and more centeredness. It's okay to have a wandering mind and not to feel as centered as usual. It's only temporary. It'll change itself. When you just let go of trying to control it, it'll change itself back into a more stable plateau. After a while, you have a little bit of disturbance. Also, something like sickness or illness or change of diet can help. This lady said she actually gave up meat a while ago. Not too long ago, I think, maybe. So possibly this could be part and parcel of why she's having a change in her thoughts. It's just like, you could call it a detoxification in a way. Maybe, I'm not 100% sure what it is exactly. It could be this, could be detoxification. Just to go with the flow of it, you know, not to give up, relinquish total trying to control. Just relax, let your hair down, be at peace with the fact you're like this at the moment. And maybe if you want, if meditations aren't really working for you, maybe just give up on them for a day or two, or 3 or 4, or a week. It's alright, it's okay to feel this way, it's fine. You know, it's the same with emotional fluctuations. That's okay too. It's just be okay with it in the moment. No problem, you know. It's fine. I feel this way. Maybe I prefer to feel another way, but that's okay. And you don't have to monitor all of your thoughts too hard either. The main time to monitor your thoughts is when it's causing you emotional disturbance, I suppose, like upset or sad or anxiety or fear, regret, anger. Then it's always a good time to particularly pay a bit of extra attention to your thoughts. We don't have to go around always monitoring our thoughts, but we can look at our thoughts more so when we have suffering, emotional suffering, and just to see how our thoughts are contributing to our suffering or totally creating the suffering. Like if somebody dies in our life, or if we lose someone in a relationship, or if we lose our health or something, this can surely change our emotions and make us feel a bit more sadder, possibly, for sure. Sad or upset, lonely maybe. And that's fine. But check out your thoughts too, because we can add on a whole extra lump or heap of suffering by stewing and endlessly imagining things to be bad and saying how bad things are and how they'll never be the same again and we're going to be lonely forever and we'll never get another boyfriend or girlfriend, I'll never be well again. All of these thoughts, so these are totally new, like sad thoughts that we're adding on. So then you can watch your thoughts more so, not to try too hard at any of this. Another thing that greatly influences your thoughts and emotions is the food you eat. The raw, living, real food that beautiful, abundant Mother Nature and the Creator made for us, which is magical, really uplifts us spiritually. It opens our doors. It affects our chakras, our energy little vortexes in the world, our heart center, our sense of self-worth, which is your thyroid center as far as I know. Yourself, how you view yourself. So the food you eat is really important, and also the fake food, which isn't food, but what people call food these days, ain't good, affects your thoughts. Stuff like dairy is just terrible for you. It's highly toxic, really bad for you. It's okay if you want to eat it, but it has effects, so it's up to you if you want to have these effects. It's going to weaken you and gradually clog up your whole lymphatic system, which is an essential part of your body. And it's going to lead to acidosis in your cells, and eventually the more weakened or clogged cells in your body, you'll have symptoms there. Could be anywhere, whatever's weakest: lungs, heart, kidneys, eyes, liver, adrenals, leg, hand, chest, anywhere. So then you're going to have suffering and pain, and you're going to end up getting possible disease. All it is internal cleanliness, acidosis, along with possible strong and negative emotions. They also contribute to physical suffering, physical symptoms too. But don't underestimate the power of the body in this universe. We're manifested now as partly the physical body too, and it's a dense energy. Thoughts have lighter energy. Physical world is stronger, denser energy, slower vibration of energy, isn't it? Yeah. So don't underestimate the power of things have on our physical body in the world. It's not just all about love or emotion or thoughts. The food we eat is a tremendously powerful effect on us, as well as the fake foods and drink we eat. Unless you're really enlightened and have highly developed advanced psychic abilities, you won't be able to change matter. For example, Paramahansa Yogananda, he was a guy, very advanced human being. He was able to communicate over distance just using his mind, like a telephone, and he was also able to communicate over long distance visually and auditory as well. So he could, like being on a computer screen on Skype, he could see people using his mind as the transmitter and the receiver. He could read people's thoughts, telepath, just highly advanced. I heard a story, he just lost loads of weight overnight, or he gained loads of weight overnight. He can shape physical matter, atoms, with the power of his mind. But most people can't. So if you're eating a donut or a bun or a hamburger and you're praying and giving thanks and saying saying how good it is and blessing it with love, you ain't that advanced, and it will have some effect, but it'll only have a small percentage of an effect. You're still going to suffer from the effects of milk and hamburgers. You'll acidify your body and toxify yourself. So it's nice to think I'm blessing it, or it's with love, and now it's going to be good for me, but it isn't really. I don't believe that at all. I even did this before personally, and it didn't have any effect on, well, no noticeable effect. But then when I just switched to eating apples or whatever else, a bit of raw fruit, and I didn't even bless it or think about love, etc. I felt amazingly better. So, so unless you're advanced, you're self-realized and everything else, like tremendously. Just look after yourself in the physical world. Get your sleep and drink your water. Do a bit of exercise and movement that you enjoy and like. A celebration. So sorry I got off topic. Just think it's all very important. And what else can I say? Thanks for joining me, and just be okay with how you are at the moment, and to love yourself and be gentle with yourself the way you are at the moment, and look after yourself physically, and love yourself and others, and be tolerant for them too, how other people are at this moment. One thing that I've used for years that I just came up with myself, because I used to be very challenged with my brother. He's a bit quirky, particular, a bit fixed and rigid in his ways. I came up with this: may I fully accept, respect and love this person exactly as they are at this moment. And that's very powerful. Kind of helps you to stop judging, and it helps you to relax, and it helps you open your heart towards a person in their uniqueness. May I fully accept, respect and love this person exactly how they are at this moment. You stop trying to force people to change and to be different because you like it, and you get to relax and slow down and see the way they are, and accept them and love them for the way they are at the moment. And once I did that with my brother, it was crazy. Our whole relationship changed like in a week. It's madness, even within 2 days, 3 days. Because when he was doing things that was frustrating me and annoying me just a few years ago, I ended up like opening my heart and feeling calm and relaxed towards him. I softened right up, and I got rid of the agitation. And then when I talked to him, asking him to stop or change a little bit, like leaving the doors open when I was cold, etc. Then he did actually. He listened to me. Yeah, other stuff. He was listening to me, and he was open to me. And then he started reaching out to me and sharing things that were personal to him, and smiling more, and approaching me with laughter. And it was really very beautiful. And we ended up having a really close relationship, really, really quickly actually. It all happened because I stopped judging him and softened up and opened my heart towards him, and I started to be more friendly. Yeah, I started to empathize and understand him more. I realized the way he is a bit like weird. You could call him a bit weird, a bit unusual. He's getting like hard reactions from people all of his life, and people in work. He doesn't feel accepted. People don't feel accepted for the way they are. Feel judged. So no wonder we weren't getting on the best, because I'd approach him with this energy of like, you're wrong and bad and you shouldn't be doing this, and you're just, you know what I mean? And I just talked to him in a nice way, and changed everything. It was lovely. That's very, very powerful stuff. So enjoy that video. Turned into a variety of things. I'll talk to you soon, and have a lovely day, okay? Earth being. See you. Lots of love to you and everybody. Bye.